The dollar can't get out of its own way. It's just incredible. I mean, every time it rallies, it collapses. What did it do today?
The U.S. dollar was down again today. It broke down through 76. Let me pull it up here on my screen.
Well, it closed 76.21 yesterday, up 45. It was minus 17 the day before,
and what it is
plus
today?
99 the day before.
76.01.
That was down 20.
Yes.
What a genius.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it can't get out of its own way, and that's because everybody and his brother's a seller. It's not going to get any better. But I do think that gold is going up for different reasons than the dollar. The gold is and silver being bought because people don't have any trust in any of the governments anymore. None of the central bankers. All that we're doing here on this radio program, which goes all over the world, and you know that, Melody, because you get emails from Paris.
In fact, I have one from a foreign country today. Are you still there?
No, I'm not here, but it's okay.
Well, I heard a click, so I think I thought it was from Ireland.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Irish people. They're very smart. In fact, did you ever read the book, How the Irish Saved Civilization?
I've heard of it, but I have not read it.
Absolute classic. It was during the Dark Ages, 700, 800, 900, Anno Domini. And what they did was the priests and the nuns in Ireland, which became very devoted to Christianity, during those ages, Ireland didn't do all that badly and economically. And so off went these monks and priests and sisters, and they went all over Europe, and they opened schools, and they taught a multiplicity of languages and science, and it was just an incredible effort over a period of about 300 years. It's a small book. It's not long, but it's a great story in the history of man. A great story. And it would be nice if we had something like that today where people were devoted to helping other people. I had to have some water. I've been talking too much today. But blessedly, I only have 2 programs after yours. So I only got 2 hours to go. Anyway, we're doing okay. If anything, you want to be a buyer. Do you have anything, comments to make about the coins? Anything special? Any unusually good buys or something?
Well, they've really been holding in quite nicely, the coins have. I think a great buy, and actually they held in very strongly until probably about a half hour ago. We had some pullbacks, but nothing very drastic. I mean, they're just all a terrific buy. I'll have to work on a special today. During the break, I'll work on a special. I haven't run a special in a long time, have I?
No, make sure you include the International Forecaster, of course.
Yes, of course. I would.
Get it in numismatic coins. That's the place to go.
This is correct. And you know what? Since we're talking about this, there is a question about when we discussed numismatic coins on Monday, there was a little bit of a misunderstanding when I was talking about the difference between rare coins and the investment-grade coins. And they thought that the investment-grade coins were rare coins. And they are to a degree, but they move mainly with supply and demand because they do not make them anymore. When I think of a rare coin, I think of something that is truly rare, truly one of a kind. As the example I gave on the telephone was like the Hope Diamond. That is a rare of a kind. Some of your collector vehicles, you'll have one that is a rare of a kind, but all the rest are demand. People desire them, they want them, and it is a supply and issue demand, a supply and demand issue that projects the price greater. You really don't want that one-of-a-kind because it takes a one-of-a-kind buyer and it takes a one-of-a-kind market. And you really don't want to be in that specialty market because that's for true collectors. For us investors who want to secure and preserve our wealth, we want to go into what we can call a semi-numismatic, semi-rare coin. You don't need key dates. You don't need rare dates. You just get the generic dates and you accumulate, and you try to accumulate as much as you can. So there.
I don't have any questions today.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't see any here.
Okay, well, I got some.
I mean, these emails, I can't believe this. I every day I must answer 250 or 300. And the weekends, it doesn't stop either. It's over 1,000. I just, please, only write if you have to. I only got so much time,
Here's one from Boondock.
Boondock?
Boondock.
That's way out in nowhere.
I'm here in the boondocks.
They don't even have outhouses out there.
We had 6 inches of snow last night.
Well, you live in the mercurial paradise.
Mm-hmm, yes.
It's called Happy Valley.
Happy Valley. Do you agree with those who warn of a 2010 first quarter crash or any 2010 crash?
Say that again.
Please. It says, greetings, Bob. Do you agree with those who warn of a 2010 first quarter crash or any 2010 crash?
Well, first of all, and I've mentioned this in another program today, I get sick and tired of this sensationalizing of news that never happens. So people can sell things. It's disgusting. It's disgraceful. And they should stop it. And it's the same people all the time. And the answer for the first question is no. I mean, they're just full of dog poo. I go back to last year, at the beginning of May, I said, there's a chance that we will have a trial run, a beta trial run, and maybe they'll shut the banks maybe on Thursday and open them up on Tuesday morning. I came back in July after a whole herd of the same people copied what I put out, in essence. Only they gave dates. August the 8th, August the 16th, September the 4th, September the 15th, October the 8th, and on and on and on. Nothing happened. And nothing happened because they're full of crap. That's why. But I came out in July and said, no, I don't think it's going to happen. And the reason why is the administration's got so many problems, they don't need another one. It ain't going to happen. So what happened was in Europe, and this was probably about a month ago, maybe 3 weeks, and I didn't put this in the IF. We got the information out of a German newspaper, and fortunately I am, do German, and so we picked it up. And the employees of banks and brokerage houses were irate that they had to work over the weekend and simulate a bank holiday. Now, you didn't hear anything about it anywhere because they weren't going to tell you about it. I heard about it because the Frankfurt Allgemeine, which is a big newspaper in Frankfurt, for those of you who missed that, and I've subscribed to the paper for probably 45, 50 years. And they said in there, the people are upset. And that's how I found out about it. So I think any tests that they're going to make short of public reaction are going to be made within the banking system, and you're not going to know about it. And so I said, it isn't going to happen. What I just told you happened after I said that a few weeks ago. But in July, I said, look, they got too many problems. It's not going to happen. These people kept right on putting out this garbage, Now they're doing it again. And the same crowd's doing the same thing. The information that I put out came from a banker who is in Federal Reserve meetings. This was the Federal Reserve talking. I don't make this up. I don't sensationalize it. I don't sell anything except my publication. And quite frankly, I like to have lots of subscribers because I want people to know what's going on so they can take appropriate action to help themselves. Other than that, I have no financial interest in anything. These people do. But anyway, I said, in part, that the Federal Reserve expects a devaluation, official devaluation of the